Hello, hello, my friends. My name is Minguela, and I'm coming to you once again from my home office here in Orlando, Florida. And I want to welcome you to another edition of the Truth Zone. And if you're not familiar with my videos already, the Truth Zone, pretty much what it is I'm just going to tell it to you like it is. No jumping through hoops. I want to give you the information you need to be successful in your business. And today I want to share with you and I want to talk to you about a subject that is very is something that most entrepreneurs, most network marketers struggle, and that's understanding the difference between an entrepreneur and an employee. And I want to show you the difference, and I want to talk to you a little bit about that, and we'll go more into details. And I have my whiteboard, my friendly whiteboard here today, and hopefully my marker is dark enough so you can see it in your home, and you can get this teaching going, and hopefully you can also share this information with your leaders as well. So let's take the first one, entrepreneur. This pretty much that's what we are. We're entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs. And don't mind my writing, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to get the idea, okay? Entrepreneurs, and we'll do a little line and versus an employee, okay? Now, most of you are sitting on the employee side, right? You usually work, what, about 12 to 15 hours a day, right? And that's minimum. A lot of people work more than that, just to let you know. Now, during the week, you might work 6 days a week, so let's just put 5 to 6 days a week. Another characteristic of an employee is that their income is limited. What does that mean, Joel? That means that you are paid hourly or salary, meaning when you clock in and you start making some money, but when you clock out, you stop making money. So your income is limited. And the statistics say that an employee has to work for at least 35 to 40 years, okay, in order to retire, right? And then get the famous Social Security from the government. That is so awesome that after working 35 to 40 years, they're gonna go ahead and send you a check for about $800, $900, maybe. Because I have experience in the banking industry, and I've seen the checks that come in for the elderly people, even people from the Army, and those checks are not that great. Okay, so if you want to work for 30 to 40 years to get for that famous Social Security check, then go ahead. I salute you. Okay, but those are the characteristics of an employee. 12 to 15 hours a day. 5 to 6 days a week, and people can work a little more than that, another extra day. If there's 8, 9, 10 days out of the week, you will work it, right? I'm pretty sure you would, and I'm pretty sure I would too if I could. So the income is very limited, and you have to bust your butt for the next 30, 40, 45 years, even more. Now the government's trying to raise the year that you can retire on, so the age that you can retire on. So meaning I think it's like 65, 70 now. They want to raise a little bit more, so you're going to run into some problems. Now, the statistics say, not me, but the financial experts say that people that are in this box over here, an employee, and that bust their butts for 30 to 40 years, it's going to be about what? 95% of them retire at or below poverty level. Okay, that doesn't mean that they're living on their bridge or anything like that. That just means after working for 35, 45 years, they're still living paycheck to paycheck, and that's pretty ridiculous. And that's why as entrepreneurs, we have to understand that whenever we're talking to people, give them the facts. Give them the facts. Say, listen, this is what you're going for. This is what you're working for, and this is what awaits you when you get older. Okay, 95% of the population. About 4% is living okay, comfortably, and only 1%, if you can see it up here, 1% of the population is financially free. 1%. I mean, that's awful, okay? So, I told you the characteristics of an employee. Now I want to talk to you about entrepreneurs, and that's what we are. Most of you, if you're watching this video, you're either an independent business owner working in a network marketing company, or maybe you're trying to get started, you want to look for more information, and you're doing your due diligence, which is great, okay? So I want to tell you about the entrepreneurs. Now, the entrepreneurs, maybe they work about 2 to 3 hours a day. Some of us, you know, the ones that start out, you start out working 2 to 3 hours a day, you know, but you put a little more into it. But let's just say 2 to 3 hours a day, you know, during the week, depending if you have a second job. If you're still an employee, you know, corporate America, of course you can't, you know, put a lot of time into it as much as you would. But let's just say that for the example of this video, we'll go to, again, 2 to 3 days out of the week. You're working your business, you're generating contacts, you're doing what you have to do to grow your business, right? And then, as an entrepreneur, the statistics say that we can, I don't like to use retire, but we can be financially free within 2 to 5 years. Now, when we take a look at this board, and you take a look at what the employee is doing over here and working all those hours and working for the next 30, 45 years, and you see it over here, 2 to 5 years, I don't know which one you will think is best. You know, as an entrepreneur, you know, I love this side. Okay, I don't want to be in this side. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want that for me or for my family. So that's why I'm doing what I have to do to grow my business. Okay. Now on this side, 2 to 5 years, 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 hours, and the most important part is that your income is not limited. Because over here you exchange time for money. Over here you're not exchanging time for money. You pretty much get what you put into your business. So if you go into a marketing company and you know you're coming into the company expecting to start making thousands of dollars within the first couple of months, I'm not saying you can't make thousands of dollars within the next couple of months. I'm just saying it's going to be a little difficult, okay? Because in order to build a business, it takes some time, it takes some struggle, and you know. But if you keep at it, if you're persistent, if you stay on top of your business, then you can reap the rewards, okay? So, as you can see, there's a different size to it. Some of you might agree with the information that you see here. Some of you might not. But when you're starting out in the business of network marketing and starting out your business, most of the time we fail to understand it too. Okay, we fail to understand that you as an entrepreneur, you can't think as an employee. Okay, and then when you're telling people about your opportunity and talk to them about your great products and your great compensation plan, you can't expect an employee that have an employee mentality to understand what you're doing here as an entrepreneur. So you have to give them, you know, some information, little by little. You have to, you know, work with them until they can understand and they can create that mindset of an entrepreneur. Okay, that's very important. If you go into a marketing company, if you don't develop an entrepreneur mindset, you are going to hit a lot of obstacles. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to want to give up, okay? Because, yeah, you can make a lot of money as an entrepreneur and you can become one of the top leaders in your industry, but it's not going to happen overnight, okay? So if you're looking for overnight success, this is not it, then you're going to just have to stay over here. But if you're looking for being financially free and you're looking for a great opportunity to help others, okay, succeed, and for you to be able to supply the needs of your family and maybe even you know, supply the needs of your friends and just help them out and just travel the world and telling people about your opportunity and, you know, work with them as well, then I encourage you to keep working on this side, okay? And if you still you're in corporate America and you're working both sides, you know, don't get frustrated. I know sometimes you want to spend more time in the entrepreneur side, but you have to balance things out, okay? Balance it out. Make sure that if you need this income right now, that you don't lose this. Don't go quitting in corporate America if you're not making what you're making the double what you're making over here, okay? So that's very important. I think that after explaining the two, I believe that I've been pretty straightforward of what you need to be successful in the industry of network marketing and in business and in life overall. Okay, set some goals, take some action. Don't wait for your leader or your sponsor to do everything for you. Okay, you have to get up and go. Yeah, they're gonna be there for you, they're gonna lead you, they're gonna help you go through the process. But at the end of the day, when you're home sitting down, don't expect to, oh, let me just put my feet up and hope that I can start making all this money. No, get out there, get going, start doing what you have to do to be successful in your business. Okay, so this has been another edition of the True Zone. I hope that you take this information with you, you study it, you share with your leaders, and you can implement these things I've talked about having an entrepreneurial mindset, so that you too can have success in your business. So thank you for taking the time to take a look at this video. Please feel free to look me up on Facebook, Twitter, and check me out on my blog as well. I put a lot of posts on there that can help you build your business as well, marketing strategies, prospecting ideas, and everything else. Okay, so check that out. All right. So thank you once again, and I hope to see you soon.